How long did that take? An hour? Yeah, we're about on time. And then take me to Per Aspera Ad Astra on Utopian 10. This is space points. So it's going to look pretty similar. We're going to want to prioritize titanium and tritium and power, because we want just tons of space routes. And once we have space routes, the rest of the economy really takes care of itself in a pretty big way. Scientific start also seems pretty good for getting initial science off the ground, because that's going to let us build bacteria spreaders early, let us start doing terraforming early. So I'm tempted to do that. Did I beat that fishing game? Dredge? Yeah. Dredge will be beaten on the VODs channel on... Hang on, I'm checking. Live updates. We finished Dredge. We finished the first ending of Dredge tomorrow at noon is when that VOD goes live. And then we finish Dredge from a completion perspective on Sunday, and then there's also a Dredge episode on Thursday. So Sunday at noon is when the last Dredge episode comes out. There's 3 coming out this week, though, because I kind of went pretty hard on it. Turns out it's a good game. And then we also picked up Dave the Diver, which is also technically a fishing game, but not in the way that you're thinking. Alex gives us nitrates, water, food. Jorge gives us regional buildings. Regional buildings is going to be good for making spaceports cheaper. That's about all he does, but it's going to be good for making spaceports cheaper. We also start with a titanium, which you love to see. And then how do we want to swing this science layout? So we could go house, house, house. Science, science, university. Power, 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 hub. And then we could do like, I don't know, food, food, soil factory. That'll probably be fine. So give me something like this to start. I think this is just going to be really good because we have the university down. It's basically double production. Give me these silicates. That puts us at 3. We explore this, we'll be at 5 nitrates, and then we can trade route for the last 2 silicates we need. Laboratory we don't need anymore, though, so give me a greenhouse farm. Give me a tritium thermo generator. Give me nitrates. Next turn we get a trade route. Bingo. Give me robots. Give me silicates. Put down laboratory. And actually I'm looking at this like you could be robots. So expand here, expand here. Mine number 1. 2 turns we get mine number 2. Actually next turn we could get mine number 2. And then for our trade route, what do we want to start importing? Tritium, almost certainly. Start working towards tritium thermo generator. Tuber farm would be okay, because we do have this nitrates deposit coming up. Explore here. Mine here. House here. Just for a little extra support. Regional building. Exploration satellites. Good. Maybe, because like I'm not loving those other 2 buildings. And then what are we looking for? Tritium. But we don't know where tritium lives right now. So then what are we looking for? Water for a new city? Like here? And then maybe also like, this is just a lot of stuff on the same tile. I'm gonna actually not use this greenhouse farm. I'm gonna wait for a tuber farm. I want to save this water for a new city. -10 support. Who cares? These are just nice, cheap houses when you're already generating a million science. Grab me nitrates. Your sandstones? I could. If I wanted to, I could. bus station pretty good. You're also nitrates. We're at 8. We need to be at 10. 9 will be next turn. Here, advance the timer by 1. Nanotube water filters? No. Improved robotics? Maybe? Advanced city planning is actually really good for just 5, though. So go here, exchange this, tuber farm. Now we're looking for tritium again to build the bus station. Don't really know where it's going to go. I guess it could go here. No, because your house is going to go there. Bus station might go in our next city. Or we could just get rid of a robot hub for it. But then we don't actually get any more expansion. I'm going to sit on that for a little bit and think about it. And then what are we looking for next? Getting research center up would be really good. But getting another city up would also just be really good. So where might we want to do that? We have silicates here, titanium here, aquifer here, titanium here. This, if it's a city spot, would be really good. It is, but it's a plains. So it is going to get blasted by radiation. Like, really blasted by radiation. -3 comfort of living in the city? Yeah. I might see what you are. Thoughts on Minecraft? I love Minecraft. I love base Minecraft. I love Minecraft with expansion packs. I think it is, like, top 5 games of all time. I'm glad that Notch is no longer associated with it. What else is there to say? It's just a good game. You're also a plains, you piece of shit. That's not what I wanted to see at all. So you're also a plains? I'm going to have to make people miserable to try and get at these resources, but they're really good. You're also 2 nitrates now that I look at you. Huh. I think here's probably still going to be the best. We need so many dikes here. It's crazy. Minecraft stream? I'm thinking about it. I am. It exists in my mind. I just got to figure out, like, the right... Basically, I need to figure out the right mod pack to play. I played too much vanilla Minecraft, and now it no longer interests me. So, I got to figure out what a good mod pack would be. You give water, you give comfort of living. That's not going to be good enough compared to efficient bacteria spreaders and life form import. Check out this mod pack. I will. It exists in a tab. I'll look at it after stream. Trade route seems pretty good right now. Wait, how do you want to swing this? Hang on. You are going to have to find room for a dang bus station in here. How are we going to go about doing that? Also, who followed me? Ensensouar. Welcome. How you doing? I'm going to give up on putting a soil factory here. I think I'm going to do like farm, bus station. Because I need this so that I can do this. So that I can also do this. So that I can do this. So that I can do this. That seems like a pretty good turn. And then we still have 18 water. I could even afford to do this to get some more food. How about that? That's a strong turn right there. I've even got one more expansion. I could grab these sandstones if I wanted. It's a little extra comfort of living. We are at -6. Yeah. Yeah, that's good. I'm pleased with that. Some trade routes are not assigned. Right, I did get an extra one. I've been importing nitrates when it's unnecessary. This needs to happen. And then, like, this needs to happen. I think that's fine. I want to get to this, but it's not that important, and I am getting 4 per turn. Like I need these to happen is the bigger issue, because I have no power. We are incapable of exploration right now, and that's bad. So let's grab a development center. Let's grab our last tritium thermal generator. Let's make you spread faster. Should have done that in the other order, I'm realizing. And then I just gotta grab tritium everywhere, which fortunately it is everywhere. So we grab you, we're at 7. Next turn we're at 9. We can build a tritium thermal generator. Tundra Forest or Radiodurans? Let's go like that. Let's throw all these out. I don't need a 4th thermal generator. We get 1 in. We also put you down for support, I think. So we're now breaking even on support. And then import a life form. Sure. Doesn't really bother me either way. Take a support building here, probably. Because you don't have one yet, and it gives you extra science. That seems pretty good. Can't afford to explore, so I'll do your last life form import. I mean, like, maybe. It's something for a bacteria spreader to do after we cap out our atmosphere and oxygen, I guess. And then exploration satellites are up next turn. We have 2 power next turn. A terraforming building is looking pretty good. But we could also replace some of our farms with a cultured meat lab for a little extra support. I don't know where your home is right now is the only problem. Like, your home is going to be up in this city when we make it. So you'd be very prospective to take. But then you don't actually do anything but give 3 support per turn. So I'm going to take the terraforming parameters even though they're further off. Tritium is at 6. Next turn it will be at 8. And we cannot change that calculus because we do not have enough power. I mean, we could at least explore. It's kind of a waste of power, but it's not like a huge waste of power. I do not have a free tile for you, so you're getting thrown out. You don't matter. You definitely don't matter. So we can't do anything with Misha this turn, but that's fine. We kind of constructed our own prison on that one. And then give me an android hub. Build you. Explore you. 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. But next turn we have exploration satellites up, so we can actually explore like this to get more tritium. This is also a flat plains? Brother. Stop giving me flat plains. It's horrible. Should probably take a gas factory. No, you're not going to have the power. Just turn it into science. Work your way towards this research center. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Extra food. Can you reach up here? No. But next turn, you also can't. But the turn after that, you can. Does that matter? Maybe. I should just be exploring. Eventually we'll have more power. See, like, why couldn't you be up here for extra radiation protection? Is it too much to ask? Yeah, give me another one. I'm tired of having no power. I'm tired of getting called Mr. No Power on the playground. I'll show you all. Yeah, you save it, because next turn I can explore both. Mediterranean shrubs, temperate forest. The rainfall's probably more likely to happen than temperature early on. An expansion hub, I'm never going to have the power. A research center, I've already got 1 in hand. 5 power. Settle it. Oh my god. People are going to, never mind. They're going to be totally fine with this place. Right, next turn is the satellite. Okay, Misha, you've done fine. I'm not going to say you've done great. You've done fine. Nylia is going to be very good for a space game, though, because we have not actually set up trade routes yet. So get you in here early. Here's our first space project to work on. Explore you. Get power. That's huge. Settle you. If you go here, you're going to love life. Like, it sucks here. Do not get me wrong. -6 comfort of living, but we got freaking robots, dude. And robots can go anywhere they want. So let's grab all of these. Let's remember how to build a dike here, because we're going to need one eventually. We'll worry about that later. I know there's a way to do this, I just don't know where to find it. That's a problem for later. Oh no, here it is, dike. Should I do it now? Yeah, you have 22, you have 16, you're fine. We can also get one of you in here, or would we rather have one of you? I'd rather be able to research 2 extra projects per turn, and then like, oh, we can just build both. Never mind. There you go. Don't want any of those, though. And then we could also do an exploration documentary. We're going off. That's just support. That's just support. What's most important to grab? Let's do terraforming parameters. And then synergies here. Power, 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 power. Satellite hub or whatever, resonance station. I'm seeing it, and I'm liking what I'm seeing. -20 support income. That's okay, we're fine. Take a space project. We don't... No, we do need tritium income still, but you're tritium income, so we actually want to rush you down. Something like that. And then we also just want to get mines up. Mine this water. Next turn we can mine that. You have no power. We'll produce support then. +11. Support's looking scary. However, bacteria spreader is going to come up soon. Terraforming parameters are going to come up soon. We're going to start building that buffer. We're going to be okay. We're going to build that buffer. We need trade routes so badly right now. Why can't I build you? Oh, we're still not making enough power. That's why. Yeah, I can't afford to have you do that. So why don't you just make an embassy? Just to say it exists. Put it here for now. We'll move it later. Building action to spread a life form is available. That's pretty true. I'm going to put one of you down solely for the prestige. And then I'm going right back to Cyanophyta, because I'd rather have the oxygen. What's in you? 25 silicates? It is a space project. But all of my space projects right now are really good, so I will not be taking that. I will be taking a bacteria spreader. I will be taking another research center, I guess. Why not? And then I'd really like more power, if such a thing is possible. Like, if we explore here, +2 power puts us at 6. Get another robot hub down. But I really want to put him back here, so I don't have to move him later, because it's logistically difficult. I will spend 1 turn. You get 1 turn off. Actually, I just have an expansion here, too. We're never going to make a city there. Just put it down. And then get back to spreading oxygen. City of the Year? No. Pending events? I can't. Exploration documentary? I shouldn't. I should save power. Oh, never mind. There's power here. It'll pay for itself. Look at that. And now we get to build our robot hub after all. Which lets us go here. And then I want to go here for titanium, I think. Next turn. Terraforming observations. Gain 10 science? No. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. I don't think I'm going to need you. And the rest of you aren't really science projects. Or space projects, so I'm throwing you out. It's that easy. This is how little you matter to me. Explore there. It's a crater. No point in putting you down because our water parameter is still so low. Yes. Yes. But then I can't do anything with the rest of you. Yeah, the rest of you don't matter. You're not even that expensive of a project. Like, the goal is to put resources into space projects at the end of the day. So if you're not doing that, you're not good enough. Go here. It is just a titanium deposit, but that's still better than nothing. Mine it. Mine it. And then take me in here. Just get more projects. I want to see more projects. I feel, until that sandstorm, never mind, it's fine. Repair it. I feel pretty good about this right now, to be honest with you. Here's a tritium thermo generator. Here's a bus station that's going to go up here because we have a support penalty from these outlying mines. We could even build an animal spreader right now, which is crazy. I didn't know we had that much water. But instead, what do I want? Still power. Power is always the problem. Because we're exporting a lot of it to a project right now, I guess. But at any rate, we're going to need silicates to finish that space mirror, actually, so why don't you start working on that? You have the potential for a silicates mine, it just doesn't exist yet. And then you also want tritium, but soon you're going to have tritium. I wish I could, but I cannot space trade route fast enough. So instead, I take none of you. I might take you, because we might need that support. 6, 7, 8. I'm going to be 1 off. Exploration documentary. I have no power here. If I use City of the Year on Black Chaos, it is going to be 0 support. Because there's no support that's actually generated here. If I give it an embassy, if I give you an embassy, you have no space for an embassy. You really don't. I don't want to get rid of any of those buildings. And you have an embassy already, which should actually be over here. I think this is all I can do. I don't think Nyla has anything that she can do anymore. So just give me the support. I am so mad at the number of projects I've had to turn down, but thank God we finally saw a spaceport. What next? It's tritium, probably. Bacteria spreader's got 6 turns and 4 turns. I don't think that's going to be right. I think instead we're going to get way more support out of putting it down here. Down to minus 13. It does cost us a science, but I don't really care. Am I saving power for anything? You should be. You should be saving power for a spaceport. Where would it go? Here, actually. Holy cow. 1, 2, 3 free trade routes? That's where that spaceport is going. And I still do not want you to do anything. I don't think you have the power to get to where I need you to go. Minus 4, minus 4. I want you to grab... No, you could grab this. Plus 2 tritium. Oh, we got a satellite spot, too. Actually, No, I shouldn't spend it. I need it for this project. No, you don't need it for this project. You can do this. Because then you can spend it. More power. I'm really tempted. Because you cost power and silicates. We don't have good power income. We don't have good silicates income. -2 global comfort of living is going to be rough. 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. It's going to put us at like -19 support. But 20 tritium is going to finish so many space projects for us. No, I'm going to do it. I think that might be a bad idea, but we'll find out. Finish you. And then give me +1 comfort of living globally to make up for it. And then give me a second spaceport. It's all coming together. Increase that. We need 9 power. That happens next turn. We can put down our first spaceport. Never mind. We can do it this turn. No, we need power, not tritium. Do we have power anywhere out here? No. We'll just grab tritium then. You also have a bacteria spreader. It doesn't really have a home right now. It should, because I want to keep those parameters moving, but it doesn't have a home right now. So you're going to end turn. We've really wasted a lot of your tenure, and I apologize for that. However, I don't think I had better options. This, on the other hand, is great. This is great. This is, alright. This is a Mariam game now. Space projects? No. I'm actually so glad to see that. I'm actually so glad we did that. +6 power. Over here? No, 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 no. First? Should I bother saving this? I probably should, right? And the way you save it is by putting a bus station down, which costs you another turn, but it gives you that empty tile, and it gives you this empty tile. And then you can just move it here, which is going to cost you 4 turns. You can also complete artificial personality for building robots in the future. I think that was an order mistake, but that's fine. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. We can afford to spend 3 power this turn. So in other words, we can't do anything with our power. We could do that. Right? We're at 20. This spends 9. We'd be at 11. We get 13. Yes. I can't. I would like to. I should. A lot of good choices here. Let's grab that. Let's wait. Let's get the more trade routes than you've ever seen in your life. It's free. It's free. What do we want to import? What do we need to import? Power? Probably power for a bit. And then we have 4 new trade routes to play with. And honestly, like I have another Android hub in my pocket. You're coming up there too. Do that. And then let's think about the rest of this. None of these really look that appealing. But no, you're not comfort, because Black Chaos sucks. So, like, you're decent food, and that's really your only appeal, but I don't want to spend 17 water to do it. You're oxygen and atmosphere, but the bacteria are kind of taking care of that. I think this is just a throw it out. And then make, like, a shitty drone hub in here somewhere. No, because then what do you expand to? Would you get rid of a development center to do it? No. I don't actually think it's anything. I think you just end your turn. And we bank the support. O2 is increasing. A trade route has appeared. 20, 23. We need 1 more silicate on this. Never mind, we don't have nearly enough silicates for that. We could explore for them. Any big silicate hints? Yes. +6? That might almost be good enough. If we grab you too, we remove you, we do you, that's done next turn. Bacteria spreader. Done. Plant spreader, no point yet. Android hub. What would you do with it? Well, you could go here. I don't want to drop nukes on the pole when I've got a city here that's already a miserable place to live. You could go there. You could go there, but that's going to be a water deposit. All right, 1, 2. Actually, you have 3 places to go. Maybe I don't need as much power as I think. Maybe you just go there. We expand to here. We put a spreader here. You can spread down there. I can still research a project. There are no space projects, so it doesn't matter. We throw them all out. Atmosphere is increased. Good. Support has also increased. Bad. Enable this. What's going to cap out on temperature? Sabia is only ever going to be +2. Sabia Minor is only ever going to be +2. I think it should probably be in Sabia Minor, so that Sabia Minor can get up to +3. +100 support. Then let's get you done. Let's explore you. You are a canyon view. People will like that. Give me a viewpoint tower. I can still research a project. Sure. I don't really have the silicates to do that right now, but I'll have them, and it's kind of short. And then thank God we have not seen a space project, because I couldn't take it anyway. So plant spreader is looking pretty appealing. We're at 26 nitrates. We're at 47 nitrates, and they only cost 26. We can definitely build 2 of those. I wish to explore here, because I don't think that'll be anything. And then I'm going to put a landing pad there. Seven silicates. We can do that. And then we'll also get that. That's going to be water. Would like to upgrade these to skyscrapers maybe, but I also think we're around the point where we should start getting a 3rd city going. And here looks pretty good. So within bus station, we have silicates, tritium, nitrates, geothermal. This should be a city. And in fact, I'll just do it now. I can't hold any of these. But what I'd really like to see is a robot hub, so I'm going to innovate this turn. I have not seen a robot hub. So I guess I would take you, because you're technically an expansion tile. And then I guess I would take a warehouse, because this city is going to own 1, 2, 3, maybe 4, maybe 5 mines. So it might do pretty well there. You're going to go here. With your first expansion slot, you're going to get this geothermal spot. You're going to become a spa resort. This is a place that people want to go. We're creating a destination. And then I'd also like you to find out what's out here, because that's in bus station reach. Not really anything. Some of my trade routes are not assigned. I can fix that. We can do something like that. Phobos? Not yet, but it's good to know we have a space project in our back pocket. Grab a spaceport. Innovate for a robot hub? No. No such luck. I just need robots down here. That's really what I'm looking for. And then trade routes still aren't assigned? How about that? And then like that? So my trades still aren't assigned? Excuse me? How about that? Sandstorm's pretty bad timing. I'll get to that in a minute. Do we innovate this again and we hope for a robot hub? We don't see one. We take a third spaceport. And then we take a space project to replace that one. Can't afford the tritium to repair that. People are just going to have to be unhappy about it for a little bit. Also, I gotta explore tritium. Like, can't afford to do that, can't afford to do that, can't afford to do this. We should take some time off and build our tritium supplies up, since we can't finish space routes right now anyway. Okay, technically expansion tiles. Not exactly what I asked for, but I can look past it, and then also a rocket hub. Need silicates for that. I'm busy spending all of them right now. I wish you would have let me know you were coming up so I could plan more appropriately. Instead, we're going to have to explore. How important is it? It's pretty important. It's +1 tritium, +1 silicates. So stop. Export. No, because then you don't make any progress. Import 2. Also, stop importing power. We should have been doing that a while ago, I think. It's always good to double check what your trade routes are doing to make sure that they are not just throwing resources into the ether. Anything else we need to do this turn? I have no spare tile for this launch pad. I need to spread bacteria, though. Spread here. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Change the math on it. That's 13. You can build one of these next turn. 6, 7, 8, 9. If you get lucky with a silicate exploration, you could also build that next turn. Do I have large silicates? No. And I don't want to change the calculus on that. Do you have large tritium? Because the other thing you could do is you could say, like, do this. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 12, 13, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. We explore this tile next turn. We can finish both. Minus 40? That's pretty bad. We're probably going to have to fix that soon. Okay, now we build everything we've ever wanted and more. You go here. You expand here, 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 and here. You build here, you build here. Shoot, you also build here, why not? And then you put this up. That's 2 more free trade routes. Reset your trade routes so you can see what the hell is going on right now. That's free, that's free, that's free. You have 3 free imports. They should be silicates. Hang on. Let's allot your trade routes first. 1, 2, 3. Right, because you're trading one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And now you're out. 3 free. I want that project to finish next turn, actually. And now what do I want to bring in? Water, maybe? For an animal spreader? No, food for houses, because that's how we're going to fix support and get ourselves out of this hole. And then you trade away that. We're not going to run this for very long, because this is not a good configuration. But it is a configuration that's going to help for a little while. This is just 5 support for science. You have so much science already. And that's about the worst support you could think of, but, like, technically it is. And you're competing for silicate. So grab it, and it's very possible we just throw that out at the end of the day. You can just go here. I really need to start spreading something. Because that's what's killing our support is I've seen no water projects except for you, and you don't even get us to level 1. That's what the disaster is right now. Although, speaking of, hey, you're not going to get us water projects. However, letting us go crazy on some spreader buildings would be really good. I think I need to do it for the support, if nothing else. And then I definitely take you to keep people happy. I also take you. You are immediately getting put down. Right, I can't do that. You can't afford that either. Well, what the hell can I do? Then I guess we do this for +8. We expand here. We build a plant spreader. It's very speculative. It's not going to be able to work for a while. However, we start working on its associated project. And 10, 11, 12, 13. If I explore a silicate tile this turn, like you, I can finish you this turn by doing this. 7 and 8 is 15. I play cribbage. I know these things. And you can't spread, right? Yeah, you cannot spread. It is not possible. Polar bears do be a lot of prestige, but 3 oxygen is a long ways away. So start me on an alpine pine forest. That's a little more reasonable. All of these are bad and unnecessary. Throw them out. Enable you. Explore tritium this turn. That affords you 2 more. Do you need silicate still? Not really. So give me 2 free trade routes. And then what do you want to import? Tritium. It's going to cost us a free trade route, but we need a lot of tritium for stuff, I guess is the point. And then, since you're kind of like G to G on that now, birds of paradise, 3 temperature, 1 oxygen, unlikely. 2 temperature, 3 rainfall, also unlikely, but I guess clear it out. You can also come in... Nope, because you use that expansion tile. That's right, I remember now. I need a dang robot hub. Again. Like, I still haven't seen one. You're a space project, we'll take you. You're actually, like, technically an expansion. It's in many ways. You can come in here for more power. I need silicates again. That looks like as good a spot as any. So that I can build you, like, here. Because this should give us 1 expansion. Every combination of 1 population, 1 robot gives us +2. Only... No, use both of them, because your support building is a robot. You need to wait for an android hub to show up. So take this. Take this. Eventually it's going to be a spaceport. We're probably not going to use the free trade routes, but eventually that's going to be a spaceport. And then reset all of this. Get your exports going. That's done. That will be done, like, soon. And then you have 4 free imports. Import food in hopes that you can get some residence buildings, and that will be a way to fix your support. Like you, and like you. I know there was a space project there. I think it's more important that we pay attention to our cratering support right now. Because it's not looking good. Then explore you for a little extra titanium, because next turn I'd like to get this up. You could also, there's no point in plant spreading right now. None plants work right now. You can come down here. That's an extra prestige threshold. We're up to -43. I need to get rid of a project. How about you go here? I know it's destroying a natural life form or whatever, but I think it's just the way it's got to be. And then we've got 7 trade routes to work with. We should import titanium. And then we should do something like that for exports. I want to get this Android hub up. I want to get more mines down here. Like, both of these are reachable. And then we put this warehouse down. People lose their minds in that city. Sorry, people lose their minds in that city. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7? 7 mines? 14 support per turn? From one building? You must be joking. Space project? Another resonance station? I don't know where the silicates are going to come from. What's your problem? -2 for every population, -2 for every robot? You know what? Maybe. Yeah. No, actually, yeah. Because we've got the AI-guided road network. That's still going to be a robot. That's fine. But you're going to be +16 here. And then we never put anything else here. And we use, like, road pavers as all the rest of our expansion in the city. 20, 10, 10. It's so affordable. We're down to -28. We enable you. We're down to -18. Support's looking real fixed right now. Reset all of this. Do a little bit of that. That'll be done in like a turn. I gotta find water projects though, or I gotta claim aquifers. I also still need silicates. So always grab silicates. And then I think maybe soon you could start doing life proliferation. You only take temperature, you don't take oxygen, which is kind of interesting. Okay. Threshold achieved. Water. Space? I don't know. It's probably fine. Get rid of you? Oh, never mind. You need all of that, I guess. Do not get rid of you. What if I were to explore for your tritium instead? Like, what if I just went up here? It's +2. That frees up 2 trade routes. That we could put, like, here? Something like that. I still can't fix you. Don't even bother checking. You're not putting an Android hub here anymore. You will put a warehouse, though. It's +6. That's pretty good. That's only going to get better. We're down to -8 there now. So then where's the Android hub going to go? Or the Android hub might end up upgrading this robot hub. Also, there's a lot of robots here. Keep your eyes out for like a robot synergy. There's 9 robots in Black Chaos. That's strong. Spread bacteria. I don't think you're able to survive anywhere on the planet right now. And actually, you survive in even fewer places than Cyanophyta does. So just keep Cyanophyta going. Still can't spread plants, but maybe in like 2 or 3 turns, we could. -50? That's bad. Let me finish this before I look at you. 22 tritium for 3 trade routes. I think it's impossible to say no to that. And then I guess you just grab another bacteria spreader. Like, you're so temporary. And then focus all of your energy on this. Explore for a titanium. Hi, Amanda. Welcome home. Go like this. Go like this. That finishes next turn. Great news. And then start in on exploration satellites, I guess. I'm never going to build you. I'm using so much titanium, I'll just wait for these spaceports. Elephants or clownfish? 2 temp, 1 oxygen. It's possible. It's possible you could exist here. Enable you. 4 regional buildings in 1 location will be disconnected. Hold up. That seems bad. Oh, it's all of these, and we have no titanium. Hang on. This is fixable. Explore, +5. Explore, +6. So you need dikes, you need dikes, you need dikes, you need dikes. You also need a dike. I'm going to have to wait a turn on that. That's bad. Well, let's do that. Hold on. We actually have 1 free tritium export that we should be using. There we go. So research a project. Of course, of course. Alright, well, you're not getting built. Ever. I don't think any of these are getting built, ever. Pitch it. And then end your turn. Noiseless ship engines? That's not really the one. Prefab station parts? That is the one. Hang on, I'm receiving a G-chat. We could take another animal spreader. I could just take a ton of support. I don't have the silicates for support, actually. I could take... I'm not taking any of this. Who am I kidding? Get out of here. We need to dike this. I can't afford it. I can afford it. Okay. Now, I should be fine. I am fine. Okay. And now, can I spread plants? I can. Where can you go? You can go in Xanthi. Support is still -46, but we have constructed a colossal support buffer. And I think it's probably large enough to see us through. We can also put down an animal spreader. I bet we could spread hairs right now. No, because you have no heat. Just kidding. Not enough silicates. Okay. Then do this. Until you can't anymore? You can do a lot of it. Alright. Yeah, that's fine. And then import oceans? I would. And then Hyperloop? I might. But I'd rather not. Take it just in case you need it. I think we're arriving at the point where we don't really have to make a lot of decisions anymore. I don't think we're quite there. But I think we're getting close. I do need to explore for silicates. So that I can finish that project, which I actually should have done last turn if I was paying more attention. I think you could also just be a Hyperloop. Take you from 4 to 8, grab even more mines. Wait, you can have both? Hold on. I never knew that you could just do both. Give me a mine. Explore this tile soon, I guess. Or just go around the back way. Come here, gigantic nitrates. You can't afford it yet. There's titanium down here. Can't afford that. Any other mines? No other mines, but these are going to be mines, so you're going to need to go to 2. You can go here, you can go here. Give me another spreader, just in case it matters. Any other cyano-phyto locations? 1. Plant spreader? Yeah, we can do this here. Down to -40 support. Things are improving. Not very quickly. Wait. 11 and 10's 21. That's close enough. Things are improving. Not, like, fast enough for my liking, but things are improving. And now... I think Jogrov is just going to be great for Stellar Origins. Because we transport a lot of things to space. I will explore a location to get 5 extra projects. The location should contain tritium. No, it should contain titanium, so you can build these new mines. And then you've achieved Space Project. It's a very cheap one. but that's okay. Just grab it. Don't take anything else. You're done next turn. You could be done next turn. You can be done next turn. Explore one tritium tile. Boom. All of our space projects finish next turn. And we have time to repair this spaceport, finally. We're only at minus 30 support. It's crazy. People love us. Still can't do animals, though. That's a little too difficult. We haven't figured the technology out for that one yet. Give me this water deposit and expand to it. Build me a mine. We need more titanium for the titanium deposit, though. We can accomplish that. Minus 60 support? I don't care. I'm leaving. I'm actually done now. Holy cow. That was turn 52? Alright, that's pretty good, I would say. Go ahead and end that game. Dude, I love Per Aspera Ad Astra. It's so much fun. You just dump everything you can find into space trade routes, and then later you win. What's not to like? Now, how long did that take? That also took an hour? So here's the deal. Amanda needs the office at 4. It is currently 2:48. That gives me an hour and 10 minutes to play a very high difficulty of Planet of Knowledge. I don't think I'm going to be able to get it in. So instead, I'm going to stop stream there, and either later tonight or sometime tomorrow, we will find time to wrap up our third Terraformers game of the week, so that we've got substantial, VOD fodder. Which, speaking of, if you want to check out earlier Terraformers games, you're coming into this, in media res, and you're like, holy cow, he's so good already. Here's earlier VODs for when you can watch us being not as good. And then if you want to know when we're going live for some of those weirdly scheduled streams that sometimes need to happen, there's also a Discord. Welcome to join it. All pings are optional. Everything is opt-in. I'm trying to take up as little bit of Discord notification space as I can. And those are going to be the best ways for you to keep up. But at least for now, I think that's where we're going to call it. No streams for the rest of the day, depending on how schedule shakes out. And then Tuesday is going to be Guild Wars. Wednesday is going to be Guild Wars. Thursday is going to be Guild Wars PvE. Friday is going to be Guild Wars Commanding. I will catch you guys around for that. There's probably going to be some interstitial Dave the Diver in the middle of some of those. Can't really tell you when it's going to happen, but we'll for sure get some done. And I think that's all I've got for you. So enjoy the rest of your afternoon. Take care. I'll see you around next time. So long.